Hello guys, so I'm going to sit and talk shit because that's what I'm very good at. I'm not good at talking shit because I feel like what I say isn't shit most of the time. Well, it's my opinion or whatever. Someone actually commented on my video the other day and they were like, what, despite the fact that what you're saying is wrong, you are a nice person. So, and I was like, okay, thanks. That's such a backhanded compliment, but like, you know, you just shut up and get on with it. So basically, that's really cringy, isn't it? So basically, I have not filmed in 12 days. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I thought I'm going to give you a bit of an update because that's all I seem to talk about on Dim. Oh my god. This year, I have started a new job, okay? Well, no, I started the new job last year, but I just feel like I'm starting to see like little bits and changes or whatever. But you know what? I feel like I'm growing up and I feel quite sad about it because I don't want to grow up. But what I've definitely learned so much about myself this year, like, I don't know, I'm not going to talk about it for the whole video, but I obviously have been like on and off in a relationship. At the moment we're off and I'm fine. I'm always fine. And you know what, I just want to say I'm not religious, but I do respect religious ways. Like I do respect religion a lot, and I do, you know, I really would become religious, but the only problem is that I don't actually believe in God. But I do really like, can I swear, I do really like agree with, you know, a lot of the rules and things like that, and like especially I do like I like the Muslim ways as well. I do quite respect them. The only problem is that I just don't actually physically believe there is a God, which is a bit annoying because, you know, I would kind of love it. I feel like I would really love it, and so that is true. And you know, how can you be religious if you don't have faith? I do have faith in like the universe, but I don't know if you would call that God. But yeah, that's irrelevant anyway, and everyone has their own opinions, don't they? So like that's that. But basically, I'm not doing a religious video today. I just feel like this year I've learned so much. I feel like I've proper grown up, you know, and I just feel like I've earned probably the most money this year that I've ever earned. That's a fact. I'm not saying I'm on mad money, like I'm not. Like, you know, I'm on like a decent wage for an 18-year-old, I guess you could say. But I just feel like a bit happy. I do feel quite happy. You know, don't get me wrong, there are times where I feel really down and like crap, but I've been so busy recently, and you know, because I've been getting a bit more money, I've been treating myself, but I lost my watch. So I really like to treat myself, like I just said. I do like to make myself feel good. I like to look after myself. I like to spoil myself. You know, I make sure I look after myself, okay? I eat good food. Don't get me wrong, I eat like sugar and cakes, and you know, I've tried to cut down McDonald's, but I do eat McDonald's. I get my hair done, although I did get my hair done the other day, but I've got olive oil in it, so I think I'm gonna give myself a wash and blow dry tonight, because that is, my friend, is olive oil. I mean coconut oil, which I moisturise my face with. But like last weekend I literally went to London and I just had I had such a great time. Like, I had a really, really fun time. I don't like how I look right now. Makes me look a bit like a boy. I don't want to look like a boy. But yeah, I had so much fun. And I'm just grateful. I'm really, really grateful. But I'm also happy because I just see things like progressing. And, you know, and I'm quite happy about that, because you might think, what the hell is she talking about? So, if you know me, I want to become I want my own digital marketing agency. What I want to do changes all the friggin' time. So yeah, but I've been working towards this now for a couple of weeks, and maybe a couple of months actually, and I've just known I've wanted to do it for a while. I bought myself a MacBook. I will show you that in a minute. But yes, and I absolutely am obsessed with it. So my website is nearly friggin' done. I would say it's probably got like a good like 10 to 20 hours left on it. But, you know, it's coming together and it looks quite good. Like, I'm quite proud of myself because I've, like, stuck to it. It looks pretty good. It's how I want it to look. You know, there are some things which I do want to improve. But, you know, like, I'm nowhere near finished. Like I said, I've got, like, nearly, like, 20 hours on that left. So, you know, maybe even more. So I want to, like, have it, like, pristine. And I want it to be exactly how I want it. But, yeah, so that's one thing. I haven't been reading as much. I have not read in ages. I've not painted in ages. I've not played the guitar much as well recently. I've lost my paintbrushes, I've lost my Vivienne Westwood watch, I've lost my sunglasses. I don't really know what's going on with me. Recently I've been rushing a lot. Like, my life has just been so chaotic and crazy the past couple of weeks. Like, Whoa, sorry, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, basically, I've just been crazy busy, and, you know, don't get me wrong, I've been busy at times, but I've never been, like, this busy where I'm, like, I feel like crying because, you know, I've just got this and this and this to do, and, you know, it's not all compulsory, like, it's not compulsory where it's like I have to go to work and then I have to do this, I've got an appointment here. It's not like that. It's like, in order for me to have a good day, I need to go to work, I need to play my guitar, I need to go to the gym, I need to do my website, I need to get a good 8 hours sleep, I need to eat a good meal, I need to cook a good meal, I need to clean, the house needs to be very clean. So I just have like those boundaries and stuff. I've been really tired though at times and drained. But my advice is today, is just to, if you have a little dream or you have like a little goal or whatever, just do it. And I know there's so many people, and one thing I've learned is I'm not getting at anybody, but I watched a video and it was like when, you know, I think it was Bella Bars, her name is Paige, and I really like her. She's a great YouTuber. Definitely a lot better than me, but that doesn't matter. I just love her. I think she's so respectful, and I don't even know her, but I do like what I see, let's say. And, you know, she said that when she was younger, she didn't, you know, have someone to give her, like, hand her out this, and this, didn't get everything she wanted, and that just gave her, like, so much drive and, like, not motivation, but kind of just, like, this idea that she wanted to be successful, she wanted to be rich. And, you know, I sat there and I thought, same girl, same, you know, my mum did so much for me, and she could not have been a better mum. The love I have for my mum is, like, I love her so freaking much. I'm not going to say, she's home in 2 days. And I've never gone this long without seeing her, and I could cry, and I probably will cry, but I just can't wait to see my mum so bad. And you know what, like, my mum did absolutely amazing. She's still bringing me up now, you know. I've never met anyone like her. She's just unreal, basically. And she didn't hand me everything on a plate at all. You know, she did give me like a lot what I wanted, and, you know, but she gave me more what I needed. You know, and I think because obviously you're only a child once, you only kind of experience, like, so what your financial state was like when you were younger, you kind of think that's normal, you know what I mean, until you start going to school and then you start saying like this person with this, etc. But I never really sat there, and I was never like I don't want to say, we were never like crazy, like struggling or anything, you know. We never really had money to like throw about, but I would never, from what I'm aware, we were never really like struggling. But, you know, my mum said at times it was hard, let's say, but it's not always going to be easy. So, but yeah, I never really like felt like, you know, we were struggling or whatever. But obviously, perhaps, I don't really know, but I know there was definitely a lot, like, we didn't have money to piss about with, you know what I mean, throw about with. I couldn't, you know, my mum would always buy me clothes and things. Not always buy me clothes, my mum would buy me clothes which I needed, and, you know, if I ever was like kind of had like crappy clothes, or they were kind of just becoming a bit old, and, you know, she would, you know, get me like a few things. So she was always brilliant. But yeah, we would not have money to like throw about, let's just say, and waste. If I was like, mum, can I get my hair done for £100, she'd be like, no. But now I feel like that's why I just love to work, and that is why, you know, because I have my job now, and, you know, I can just go and get my hair done tomorrow for like £100, and I don't have to really like worry. Like, at the moment, the past couple of weeks I've been worrying because, like, I've been working for this long, have I only saved X amount? It's like, what? I'm not paying rent. Like, what am I doing? But I have been having quite a few nice months where, you know, if I want to go and take myself shopping, I don't even have to think about it. Like, I just go to the shops, buy whatever I want. I wouldn't sit there and spend £50 on the top, you know. I'm very, like, I have my budgets, you know. But I have bought myself some nice things. I bought myself a MacBook. I bought myself a nice Vivienne Westwood watch, which has now been lost for over a week, so I'm quite concerned. And I'm really stressed about that. Like, it is in my subconscious mind, like, oh god, like, where the hell is my watch gone? Because I've looked around the house, I can't find it. I've called the gym, called the swimming place where I've been swimming. I called the sunbed shop because I have been getting a few sunbeds. Like, I know, come for me, I know, but I wanted it, and I wanted to be a little more brown, so that's how it's going to be. I know it's not great for me, but I've got eczema, that's my excuse, so it makes it a little better. But yeah, so that's that, and I've just been really worried because no one seems to know where it is. I do have a little, like, it's been like a little thing in my head with like, has this happened? But I don't want to say it because, you know, I sit and I don't want to like accuse anything or anyone, but what I will say is like, I know that I've looked and I can't find it, and I know that in 10 years, if I still can't find it, I will look back and I will know what happened to it regardless, because I think in 10 years you're obviously going to know a lot more, and I think, you know, I think I will figure out what happened over time, so I'm not like, I'm just trying to put my faith in that. But yeah, so things have been going pretty well for me. I've been quite excited, and my manager, sorry, who I always talk about, she's got me onto like a marketing apprentice, so I just need to pay for it and do some forms and stuff, and I'm on it. It might take a couple of months, but yeah, I got my driving test booked. I passed my theory test, if you didn't know, first time. Ew, my hands aren't even clean, can't lie. I never really wash my hands. I do when I do the dishes and when I get a bath, and you know, sporadically I do wash my hands, but I don't really wash my hands. I don't like sorry, those cheap ass soaps you're using are probably causing you like illnesses and lowering your immune system. People think I'm crazy, you know, like people think I'm insane at times, but it's the truth, you know. But you do you. You can look at, I believe you're old enough to look after yourself if you're old enough to have, well, that's not true actually, but whatever. Whatever, I'm just gonna stop talking now. But what was I gonna say? I'm gonna show you my laptop in a minute because it's unbelievable. And I just feel happy. So in my theory test, I'm quite tired, as you can probably see, like on my face. I seen my brother the other day as well. He came home, he lives in Dubai, and I didn't see him for like 8 months. Over 8 months it was, and obviously it's like weird when, you know, you live with someone for 18 years and then you go like nearly a whole year without seeing them. It's quite weird, especially my mum as well, you know, because I see my mum like pretty much every single, I'm not gonna start crying, I see my mum like pretty much every single day, and you know, she has worked away for quite a while, but she would always come home in the night, or you know, every 2 days. This has been quite a long time. She said she hates it, she wants to come home, but she's doing herself now. And I said to her today, I was like, Mum, I was like, you've done your 26 years of having kids. Like, come on. I said, you know, you've had 26 chapters of having kids. I said, now this chapter's KPG time, which is her initials. Like, you know, aka it's your time now. Do you know what I mean? My phone's on 10%. But yeah, so I know I haven't been filming as much, guys. I do apologise. I do love YouTube, but I've always said from the beginning, I'm not doing it like pressuring myself. And you know, I was filming a lot last year when I had a lot of spare time and things like that. I don't dislove YouTube. Like, I don't do it though for like views. So I don't feel the need to like pressure. When I get a video with loads of views, that's when I start to feel pressure that like I should continue posting. And I just don't really like, you know, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And I know consistency is the way to be successful, but I'm not having YouTube to make me successful. Does that make sense? I'm going to have my digital marketing agency because I like to rely on myself, and I like to I don't know how to describe it. So I know with YouTube, I know you will be successful if you be consistent. That is true, to be fair. So it's kind of like the same point. But what I am saying is, for example, like, I know my digital marketing agency. So like, I don't even know enough jack shit about marketing, you know. You think I'm crazy, but like, I didn't know jack shit about marketing. But yeah, and I feel like I don't know nothing about it, but I know that I can rely on like myself to do it and to make it amazing. Where with YouTube, it's more like what you guys like, and I don't think I'm willing to change to suit each individual person's needs. So like, yeah, that's that. If you like me, you like me. I can't control that. So it's sort of like with the marketing agency, it's like if you think I'm good, which I know I will be brilliant at it, then, pardon me, then like I'll be successful. Do you know what I mean? And if I work hard and I become really freaking good at it, then I will. But yeah, so I'm kind of just like relying on myself. But yeah, so I know you didn't want a life update because my life's pretty not exciting to you. I hope everyone else is okay anyway. I hope that people who watch my videos are thriving. And you want to know something? I think if you're watching my videos, do you know like how you just get a random urge just to say one thing? The message is to you guys is to choose yourself. Do you know those things that you've been putting off to do? Just do them. Do you know, like, those little things you have, like, little small interests in? You know, like, maybe, like, it's, like, knitting or reading or making jewellery, or I was going to say farting, then I really don't know why I just said that, or thought it, sorry, I didn't say it. Or even, like, music, like, just do it, because, like, I deactivated my Instagram again the other day, because I sit there, and when I have Instagram, do you know what I do when I